Introduction. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to the man and said to him, "Where are you?" Genesis chapter 3, verses 8 to 9. Roughly a decade ago, before I had begun to receive healing for any of the wounds mentioned in this book, I had a dream. In the dream, I was walking along the street where I grew up, heading for home. At some point, I had that horrible gut feeling that I was being followed. I began to quicken my pace, and so did they. Before I made it to my father's house, I was ambushed from behind and kidnapped. At the time, I interpreted the dream through the lens of my immediate circumstances. That's an easy mistake to make, but it gave me a woefully inadequate understanding. As you read the following pages, you will understand how that imagery is particularly fitting. It describes my entire journey home to my father's house, not just a decision in the moment or even one particularly significant wound. It's amazing to me how closely our own experience mirrors the story of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. We are born into innocence, which is all too quickly lost or stolen through our own actions, those of others, or the hardships of life. After that, we spend our years either compounding that loss or desperately searching for a way back to our original state, and often both at the same time. Sin, shame, separation, and the search for a way back home. That's the story of you and me, Adam and Eve, and everyone in between. If you're looking for the way home, even if a part of you has given up, this book is for you. Pete Scheller, Madison, Wisconsin, July 2023.